Alright, in this video, I'll be showing you guys the different macros of, you know, just the different macros. And what I would suggest is the best macro. So, better not to do, let's just get straight into this video. Yes, I took a minute to drink. Anyways, so, there's different types of macros. You guys should know that there is currency, souls, food, and souls. I said souls twice. Yeah, there's different kind of macro you guys can do, indeed. So, we'll be going to the currency one. And the currency, we're gonna go with, I'm going with this. Alright. So, superhero event. If you're farming coins, like me, which I'm doing because I haven't gotten this stupid nightmare unit. Alright. So, what you wanna do is I'm not actually gonna be yapping this one. Well, I'm actually gonna go into matches and show you guys. Alright, so you want to go for currency. So overall, this isn't really like the best macro, but you do get some souls. This is the amount of souls I actually got. I don't know. They nerfed it because I used to get like about 4k, 4.6k souls from it. Alright, so I usually macro the last one. Pretty sure it has the highest percentage of actually getting souls. Yep, right here. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you guys what you will be needing to macro most of this if you're going for currency. Of course, you can do the same. I will also recommend the coins curse. I'll do like the current coins, but I'm just doing this because like superhero event is definitely gonna like go away soon. So just preparing you guys if you guys want to get that nightmare. I'm probably just sell it. Alright, so I already have a macro on here. So we're gonna change into that unit, into that little. So first I have Spring Trap, then I have Purifier Chica, then I have Lefty. Who else? Undead Chica, of course. Then I have Sunny Deep Sea, Calamity, Endo, and I had someone else. Who did I have? No, this is useless. I'm just gonna check. Oh, Valkyrie. I didn't even see Valkyrie. Alright, so for this macro, this is my loadout. So I'm just gonna let it play. Just gonna make it loop. Alright, so for this purpose, I'll just remake it. Alright, so I'll delete it because I can make it again. So we're gonna start the game right here. Wait for it. Okay, now you're gonna record. Don't be like me and be stupid for not. Alright, so you want to place down your starting units if you have undead chicas. Then you want to actually uh pre-place all of them. So for me, I put just about everything here. I already pre-placed most of my stuff in the middle. The enemies will indeed actually the enemies will be beaten by the thingy. I should stop talking. Alright, so doesn't really matter. This will only record just about your units placing and your upgrades. That's all. So if you have 3 times game speed, this will make it 10 times like faster and way easier than any other macro. Alright. So I brought Springtrap and I brought Purifier Mercenary Toy Chica. So the reason why I brought those two was because they're good DPS. So what I would do is I would max out Purifier Toy Chica. Lefty can upgrade on its own, and Springtrap can upgrade on its own. Then I would upgrade Valkyrie Chicas by like a bit because they have a bunch of like HP, which I'm very concerned about. Then I would just upgrade most of your units at at the very best. And you just want to make it sorted as possible. So I already have a good amount, so I'll stop recording. Now, yeah, so mainly for this map, you want to get at least 2 DPS, a good starter. I forgot to upgrade the starters! Oh no! That's whatever. So, yeah, you want to have good starters. You want to have some good defense. Plus, a good shield breaker, aka DPS, or with someone with low cooldown, just in case. But you see how they're actually having like a bunch of health. I would say the extra DPS is really helpful in this map. Alright. Now further not to do, you guys already seen it. You guys already played it. Let's get on to with the next macro. Alright, for this next one, I haven't really tested it, but I haven't really tested it, but this one's for the coins macro. So you just want to like pick out the best type of percentage you can get for coins. Oh, hold on, wait. Hmm. What are they all to say? Oh. Huh. Okay. Okay. What the freak? I guess they just get better. Alright. I'm pretty sure most of the rest, the soul macro, the rest is probably just gonna be across. Alright, so this is for. I don't even think I should even make a coins macro. Coins are just gonna be included. And whatever. Alright, we're just gonna skip that and we're just gonna go into souls macro. So, soul macro, you can easily do it in endless though. Most recommended, game 6. Right. Alright. So, for the soul macro, would highly suggest a good hero unit, and you actually wanna like record until like wave 40. I'm actually not gonna go into an endless right now because I'm not trying to waste my time right now. So what you want to do is you want to get like a good damage unit, a good splash unit. You want to actually try, if you're like too strong and you have like apexes, then you want to limit yourself and try to go for a lower approach. So you can get a good DPS that will last you until like wave 50, 40 to 50. You want to have a good starter on that Chica, and basically you just want to have like at least some good loadout, good defense, and good DPS that will last you a good amount of waves. Then once you're done, it will reap. You can just like loop it, and yeah. So Game 6 endless? No, wait, what am I talking about? Game 5 endless. I would highly suggest Game 5 endless. Not just that, it's like the easiest map known to macros. So honestly, Game 5 or Game 6 endless would work perfectly. And that's how you get that's basically the soul macro. But now I'm about to show you one of the best, of course, that could wait though, because let me just run you down to the game mode, to like a bunch of stuff. So if you're really smart and good with like macros and all that, you can like code a macro for boss raids by yourself, but I would that would be basically impossible because it's so annoying. It's so time consuming. I don't like it. All right, now that I got that out, we're gonna be skipping to one of the best macros in in FNTD 2. So most people go for souls and all of that. This macro is a combined with coins, food, material, and evil material. This is how you can get a lot of salvage tokens too, so you can buy like presents. So this macro will include springs. I'm not even gonna, not even. This is how you can get good amount of coins. So what you want to do is you want to look at the percentage here, right? So okay, we're gonna go into Laobit. We're gonna go into night 5, I'm pretty sure. Night 5. Yeah, they nerfed game 6. Game 5, game 6. So we're gonna go into game 5 right here. Ah, well, we'll just equip a random unit. Game 5. And we'll set up the macro very simply. And it's in a way that even like people like me can actually understand. Of course, I'll be smarter, but it's whatever. But if you guys enjoy the video and you made it this far into the best macro, and if you guys skip, then wow. I mean, if you guys are not looking for a macro, you're free to skip. I'm not forcing you to say. Anyways, the best macro in FNAF 2 TD, FNAF TD 2, is this one. So, the reason why I say this is the best macro is because this map right here is basically the definition of golden. So it has 4 entrances and 1 exit. So what you want to do is, since this is game 5, FNAF 5 circuits. Oh, oh my god, I have to catch up with FNAF. So you want to have a good DPS. Would not suggest a highly damaging unit. Of course, you have golden for to use it. But for now, this one, I will use Springtrap, Mercenary Toy Chica. You don't want high cost units like these two. You want to have a low cost unit. So yeah, you want to have this. You want to have a good starting unit. For me, I'm gonna use Rock and Bonnie. But you know what? Actually, hold on. I'm gonna use Shiny on that Toy Chica. Then I'm gonna use Lefty because he does high damage. Gee, wait. I'll go Soul Survivor Bonnie. And what am I missing? Oh yeah, they have shields. So I'm gonna equip Valkyrie. Of course, if you don't have Valkyrie, you can use Widow Freddy. Just modify this. Oh wait. Okay, I have my loadout. All right. So hold on, wait. I need to like restart. Hold on. This thing ain't doable. Hold on. Let me like restart. I took too long. Alright, so this is my loadout right here. Alright, so before the game starts, you wanna put this to have auto max speed. You wanna put your game right here, like this, game speed 1, so you can actually have time to place units. Press yes, open this up. I'll delete this one. Alright, right here. So now you just wanna immediately get into it. Place down your starters however you like. Then you wanna like place down some good DPS right here. So for me, I'm just gonna do this. You just wanna be as fast as possible. Right? Then I'm gonna place down Soul Survivor. Of course, this reminds me of Tiny Task because I used to use Tiny Task to macro a lot. You just wanna like pre-place all of them. Of course, Wither Freddy would be highly like recommended for like shield breaking. Okay, I've already placed down all my units. Alright. Now you just wanna like upgrade them. So mind me. Oh yeah, I could max out the game speed now. And yep. Right. So mostly recommended that you should upgrade your shield breaking units first. So for Wither Freddy, you just want to upgrade them 2 times so they can get that like new ability, that new passive. Well, what you call it? What's this thing called? I don't even know. That yellow bar. You should want to upgrade them until that yellow bar, and that's all. You just want to like upgrade the units that like can't upgrade themselves. Superhero units, they super. I can't say. Oh my god. Hero units can upgrade themselves. Lefty is most really recommended for it because it can upgrade itself. And Springtrap can as well because he's a hero. But if they're taking too long, you just upgrade them. But I highly suggest that you guys wanna make it a little bit lower. See how it's like 4 minutes and 46 seconds? You wanna avoid taking too long. So this macro, you can get like a bunch of other stuff. Also, forgot to mention something really important. You want to turn on auto skip mini games. Of course, this is a mini game map, so you want to turn it off because it will interfere with the macro. Of course, you can try to code something. You can try to code a macro on like completing the mini game. Because if you do that, you're actually smart, but it's really hard to do. I wouldn't really suggest it, but if you guys will, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. No one is. So yeah, make sure you turn on auto skip mini games because mini games happen in any game five, game two map, or game five map. One of the most annoying um system when you're gonna macro. See, you get a bunch of souls from this, and you basically get like a bunch of like stuff. You get a good amount of coins. You get a good amount of stuff, and you complete this within 3 minutes or 4 minutes. Depends on how much time you take. So this would be this is something I would reckon to be the best macro in the game currently. So my opinion, you get a good amount of you get a good amount of stuff. Materials, you can salvage ice cream, and you can like you basically get like a lot of coin. You get a lot of souls. That's basically the only key thing you clicked on this video, right? And you're looking for like, you know. So if you're smart, thank you for clicking on this video. So I'm in a public server. And it's whatever, I'll just end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this helps you buy a lot. So I hope this macro video actually helps you. And if you're here looking for what you need, I hope you got it. And I'm just here to help. So I'll see you guys in the next video whenever I post. So yeah. I'll see you guys later. Bye.